Seniors who are homeless will continue to find beds at a downtown Calgary shelter for the next few months at least. The Kerby Rotary Shelter was the first in North America to provide a refuge for homeless and abused senior citizens. It had run out of cash to keep all of its beds open, but Canadian Natural Resources stepped up with a donation of $100,000. Luann Whitmarsh is the CEO of the Kerby Shelter, and she joins us now in the studio. Hello there.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Great, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Can you tell us more about the service your shelter provides?
Well, we have a shelter for that will house up to 15 people. 9 of those folks are funded already by the Alberta government for elder abuse scenarios, and 6 we opened in 2009 for those that are homeless or at risk of homelessness. What we know to be true in our community is that there are a lot of seniors that are living in cars, living in the mainstream shelters, and it's not serving them well. It's not helping them plan for some futures that are more healthy.
So 15 beds in all. How does that number compare to the need in the city for this kind of service?
Well, you know what? It just scratches the surface. The 6 beds that we have for the homeless population is not meeting the need. This last while, not including the floods, we're turning away anywhere from 20 to 60 people a month that are older adults that need sheltering, and we're full.
So how do you decide who to take and who to turn away?
Well, honestly, it's the first come, first serve. If you're fortunate enough to come in, then you're in. And when you come into our shelter, we're not a mattress on the floor. We're the whole package. We want people to know that this service is really comprehensive. So when someone comes into the shelter, they're housed well in a proper bed, and they're given good food and good supports. We're planning with them immediately for what their next scenario is. We're a short-term stay. And so we're making sure that people have resources. We have a housing department and a pension department, and we link in with all the mainstream services. So our turnaround time is really an important thing so that the next person who needs support can access our supports.
And when you say short-term stay, how long do your clients normally stay with you?
You know, it's so hard to judge because by the time you're an older adult, you come with more buckets full of things that need to be dealt with. Sure. And so it can be as short as just a few days, and it can be as long as several months. It just depends on the complexity. And the gift that we got from Canadian Natural is just the perfect timing. We're going into our most feared time of winter. No one should be on the streets in the wintertime in Calgary. They can be very, very nasty, generally speaking, notwithstanding the winter. Sure. And our success rate, actually, let me clarify, it's not our success rate. The senior success rates is that 91% of the people that come through our shelter are not going back to the street. Wow. They're being successful. We couldn't be more proud of the work we do for them.
So what kind of situation were you in before this donation came in?
We had a funder from 2009 until earlier this year in 2013, and then 2012, and then we had Calgary Herald Christmas Fund money, which was excellent, and we were at risk of closing. We simply couldn't keep going. We don't have enough donated dollars. We were going to have to close. When we got the call from Canadian Natural, we were just delighted because it's sad that we have to have that service, but we're glad the service is there because we're seeing the success with that. But however, this doesn't mean that the service is going to be forever okay. We have 6 months of funding. So by April, we're going to be in trouble again. And we're really hopeful that this will show the good citizenship that we have here in Calgary. We have wonderful companies and organizations. We need continued help. We want to have people be successful, and that includes older adults in Calgary.
Right. I mean, so what do you do beyond these 6 months? Can you go to the government?
Well, you know, we have went to the government and asked for that, and we've also went to, the Calgary Homeless Foundation. We're a unique service. I think it's hard for people to wrap themselves around us. We're not just a like I mentioned, a bed or a mattress. Right. We are the whole package. So to be honest with you, we can't do it for the small amounts of money that the other services can. So those comparatives are really unfortunate because our success rate is showing us that we're doing it right.
Do you think that most of the people that you're set up to help are they even aware that these beds exist, that you're out there?
Oh, you know what? I don't think so. We have good partnerships with the Drop-In Center and the Mustard Seed and others. And so when an older adult comes in, they'll check with us and see if we have an opening, and if we do, grand. And if we don't, then the other systems have to kick in. But honestly, if everyone knew that we were there, we just couldn't capacity-wise handle the situation. We would have to sort of look at things in a whole new light because we have a lot of people that live on the street that are 55 plus.
So, I mean, the way things stand now, can you keep up with the need in the community?
No, but what we can do is we can do our best. And for the people that we can serve, then we want to make sure that we are helping people and doing what it is that we do best. Mm-hmm. Can we meet all the capacity? Not with our existing situation. And the mainstream sheltering works for a lot of people, and it's not that it doesn't. It's there for a lot of people. We just have a unique kind of way of building for the future, and we have people come back and check in with us so that they make sure that the things that are in place are really working for them.
Well, I wish you the best with all you've got coming up, and I want to thank you very much, Luann, for coming in.
Thanks. Call the Kerby Center if you can help. We're here for you.
Luann Whitmarsh is the CEO of the Kerby Center.